Just listen what's called is the word of the guy who was hated by the god of failure. Just lean.
Yo, what is up, chat? Hope everybody is having a lovely Friday. It's time for the weekend. You'll love to see it. Fix my tracker really quick. We're gonna switch this to items only. And let me fix that layout. Should have done this pre-stream, but you know, I forgot. Too busy getting excited about other features, which we'll be talking about shortly. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there is a new setting on the beta site. Let me see if I can get my screen shared for y'all really quick. Alright, crop this down real quick. So, on the beta site, under Other, you can now turn on, let me turn down the emulator audio so you can hear this a little better. You can turn on hints for NPCs. So there are 4 NPCs in each inn of the 3 major towns. I just realized there's a robot over there on the left-hand side. Is that Tristan? Hold on. We'll get back to that in a second. 4 NPCs in each inn will reveal the location of an item. NPCs will never hint for an item already in your inventory, so hints may change during the playthrough. If enemy density is set to 0%, NPCs will refuse to give hints until you have enough GP to also cover any remaining vendor items. So, if you set it to none, there will be no hints. Free hints are given out for free. a fixed setting. All hints will cost that amount of GP and progressive. Each time you buy a hint, the cost of the other hints will increment by that amount. So for this seed I've generated, I've set it to 125 GP progressive. And that might just be a hint in PC. So I'll show you what I'm looking at here. There's a little robot guy by the bar. Next time we pan over in the demo play. I believe he's one of the new hint NPCs to sub out for the other NPCs. So this will be interesting. I don't normally play with hints, so I like to just kind of force my way through the encounters and see how things are going. But if you look on the left-hand side after the dialogue boxes go away, little robot guy there. So I believe that's a new hint in PC. This will be cool. I am going to use the hints in this flag set to test them, because this is a beta feature. We don't know about the stability, so I want to bug test those and make sure that those are working, so when this gets pushed to the live version, we can make sure that it's working properly for everybody. So without further ado, run down the other settings really quick. We're doing a save the crystals, doing a chaos Randomizer with chaos spellbook. Let's see. Kaylee rolled cure, arrow, fire, exit. Tristram has flare, heal, thunder, arrow, blizzard. Phoebe has blizzard, arrow, flare, heal. Ruben has flare, heal, cure, arrow, white. Fire rolled into earth, so flare is not going to be great on Dark King. But earth and air will both be effective against Dark King if needed. It's looking like Ruben might be the go-to here. No one rolled meteor. Interesting. What did paralysis roll into? Stone? Okay. Anything that can be petrified can be paralyzed now. And stone rolled into paralysis, so flip-flop. Okay. Huh. I wonder what enemies don't have paralysis resistance. We'll find out as we go. Let's see who we start with. I did clear out my save memory for this. Also figured out what was going on with BizHawk version 10 that was causing the like weird audio issues. The 2.10 version. I forgot to set my preferred core to BeastNest V115 Plus. That's what I was using on the 2.9 version. So we'll see if this fixes my audio issues from the last couple streams. Fingers crossed. Coffee sip. Let's get this started. In 3, 2, 1, go. We're a Moogle. I believe a Final Fantasy V Moogle. Alright, so allegedly town in. There you go. Come back when you have enough GP and review the location of an item. Okay. So this incentivizes cash. This incentivizes the use of money. This is one of the new hint robots. Hey, Senso. Yeah, no. I'm glad glad you're here to see this. Hopefully this will be helpful for folks. Let's see what's being sold by the vendor. Also, we started with Phoebe. Let's go. Heal book. Might want that. Let's see if Grandma and Grandpa's basement has any goodies. Christmas, 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 Christmas. One present, sand coin. Cool. We have progression. We could do... I have partner set to Ben's level +5. So let's get some levels and some cash. Ow. Owie. Build a snowman on you lizards. Sorry, not lizards, amphibians. Apologize. I apologize for that. Also wanted to throw out a quick shout out to anybody who subbed when I wasn't streaming. So, shout outs to Orchard Box, Mikey Linetia, and Battle Dragon for subscribing. I appreciate y'all. The snowman gets used sparingly. It's not a great spell to crack out. Let's see. We got 27 GP. So, for the sake of testing, I'm going to use this hint. Do you want to know where Captain Cap is for 125 GP? Okay, so it prompts you, and it does tell you what item you're hinting for. So that's good. If you don't want to spend the money, you don't have to. That's a nice little feature there. I don't like being forced into making purchases. And the NPCs being really like identifiable, like they don't obviously blend into the worldscape at all. So being able to see what the NPC is at a glance is actually really nice. Yeah, it's random what the item is that'll hint, give you a hint for, apparently. So, we'll see what other items we get hints for. I also have a couple surprises in store for you guys. So, I do have... Sorry, one second. I do have a couple songs in here that replace some vanilla songs. So we'll see how that goes. Multi-key. So, like the overworld theme I swapped out because it gets a little obnoxious if it gets looped into somewhere where you have to listen to it for a long period of time. And there's a couple other tracks in here that I swapped in, like the band music is different, but since we're doing music shuffle, I don't know when you guys are going to hear that music, so it'll be as much as a surprise for me as it is for y'all. I hope you enjoy the tracks I did pick out. Talked about it last stream, and y'all seemed really keen on me swapping in some new audio tracks here and there. There's a Rex. Holy rolled into fire, so if I could get Flare. You're hurting on items here. I'm fishing for some seeds with these brown boxes. Also jamming out to the battle theme. I don't normally get to hear it this long. But yeah, hopefully everybody's gearing up to have a great weekend. The weather's starting to get nicer in some places. Other places still have snow. My dad, he's living out in Wyoming right now, and he's like, it's snowing here. And I'm like, that sounds about right. It's March, almost April. Let's see if we could take out Rex. Holy is fire, which I don't have. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of have to brute force this. Weekend for those who have weekends. Let me clarify that. I know some of y'all work weekends. Props to those who do have to work the weekends. I worked retail. I know that life. Used to work for Geek Squad. Let me tell you, I hate Black Friday. I absolutely loathe that little propagated shopping spree, and my heart goes out to all the folks who have to endure that. Yeah, back when I was working for Geek Squad, on Black Friday, they would literally take me off of doing any troubleshooting. So first of all, you got to get there at like 10 o'clock at night and work until like 4 or 5 in the morning. But you also get taken off of any like troubleshooting or like break fix responsibilities, and you instead have to work a register, which is my personal version of hell. I hated working register. That's really cool. shout out Senso. Yeah, I worked for a very, very short period of time at Walmart. I was working as a stocker, and then I got pneumonia like within the first 3 months of working there, and it was like really bad pneumonia. So I was out for like a couple weeks, and then when I came back, they fired me because I had to call out so much. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I had pneumonia. Like, nothing I could do about that, chief. But worked out for the best. Working for Walmart's not great, in my experience. Maybe if you work for Walmart corporate, but working in the stores, not a great time. Like, the people of Walmart subreddit existed, and if you know, you know. Very nice. Very nice. We could peek a couple rooms here in Mines, but it's not going to get us anything. Sand Temple is Tristram. Okay. I'm actually going to take him now because he gets Flare Seal before Phoebe. This is dangerous, but we're going to go here right now. Oh, there we go. There's one of our new songs. See if it properly loops when I go into battle. Ooh, Cat Claw. Alright, let's see if this loops when I go into battle. Because it might not loop properly, which would be unfortunate, but it is what it is. Good miss. Owie. Oof. Let's see if I can get this started off without a miss. Nice, got the paralyze off. Can I get a second? I can. What about a third? Tristan for the win. Let's double back. There we go. These guys can't be poisoned, apparently. Oh, he's unparalyzed. I'm in danger. No. I keep missing. Downside to Tristram. Ah, it does not loop properly, chat. Sorry. If it got mixed into a battle theme, that would have been nice. Good crit. What's better than paralysis? Death? Okay. Just blow yourself up, dude. We have exploding turtles. I repeat, exploding turtles. Good crit. What did projectile roll into? Air? Okay. We got a status. We got poison off on the gargoyle. Did we manage to paralyze them too? Yeah, cat claw. Sometimes it's like one of the like few reasons I like cat claw sometimes over dragon claw is I can more consistently get the paralysis effect off with cat claw versus having dragon claw. It's like one of the only upsides. We're actually getting really good levels here. And thankfully, RNG has been in our favor. Chaos has not been too mean to us. Yeah, so when you attack with a claw weapon, it only applies like 2 status ailments, like 2 to 4 status ailments at a time. Like it's a random roll on whether or not it applies the status ailments that it has. And Cat Claw only has 2 status ailments that it can inflict. So poison and paralysis, just like Tristram's Shuriken. So while it has god-awful attack properties, the consistency of being able to inflict that paralysis or poison is higher, I've found. Now, I could be wrong. Like, this is all anecdotal through my use of the weapon as a player. Obviously, someone who knows the code would know better than I. But that's been my experience with the weapon. Yeah, picking up Tristram was the smart choice here. Being able to lock down these enemies has been saving my butt. And then Poison's been doing a lot of work too, surprisingly. So we lock down Turtle. Or we kill Turtle. You know, crits are always appreciated, chat. Always appreciate your crits. Hey, look, another crit. Also, I can't remember if it's something to do with the code, but I do know that if you crit with an attack, the chances of the next subsequent physical attack critting is like almost guaranteed. I don't know why. That also works for enemies on you too, though. So like, if you crit and an enemy attacks after you, they could also like basically crit. These turtles are after my life. Why did I do that? I should have attacked the other turtle. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I could have lifed and probably lived through that again, but I went for the reset. Alright, paralyzed. Couldn't get a second paralysis off because I'm low HP going into this fight. Alright, target 2. Self-destruct. Life ourselves up in case one of them becomes unparalyzed. Yeah, this is just the paralysis showcase right now, and honestly, I'm here for it. Hey, we got a sword. We actually got damage now. Not that base bombs aren't good. They're okay in single target situations. It's just when they're forced AoE and they split their damage up, it gets lackluster pretty quickly. Treasury. Projectile rolled an air weakness. Or, you know, you can just crit the chickens. Got a poison. Don't know if I got a petrify off, but we'll see. I'm not petrify, paralyze. We did get the paralyze. There we go. Very nice. I could probably be rolling for damage with Night Sword, like I was just talking about, but I'd rather try to force status ailments. At least on the first turn. For triple enemy fights. A lot of brown boxes in here. I'm actually going to loot them to see if we get seeds. So get some crowd control in or CC in for the first turn, and then switch to offense. But if he dies, he dies. They rolled weak to something. Are they weak to shoot? Oh yeah, because they're weak to air. Oh, they're weak. These ninjas are weak to water. That's what it is. Also, we just got flare. We actually had flare 2 levels ago. I've been stingy with it because I want some seeds first. And right now we're doing okay with our ninja star and cat claw strat. Nope. There we go. We can just vibe to this for a second now that we've killed a conga line of enemies. Bit more of a chill experience than the Lava Dome vanilla music. Oh, I left bombs on. Whoops. So, 219. Let's see what a sword does. Never mind. Tristram could just kill him. Or he can blow himself up. That works. All right. No seed luck yet. So this is one of the cool things you could do with MSU1 chat is if you have other MSU1 packs available, you can like mix and match the tracks to swap out songs between the games. Ow. No, it became unparalyzed. Got his last little hurrah there. I might just use a flare here. Refreshers. More refreshers. Aren't these sodas supposed to be rare? There's shuriken. I'm getting low on spells. I might actually have to dip out and go back to Windia. I'd hate to do that, though, this far in. That's a bit spooky. Here we go. I'm on fire. Good crit. There we go. Well, we're already level 14. Bro, give me seeds. I just want one. I could just a single seed, and then we could start getting spell action going here. We're at 50% enemy density, by the way, chat. So if you're wondering why I'm hitting so many mobs, it's just I set it to 50. Just wanted to use bombs there so I don't miss. Excuse me? Oh, they resist Earth, so now they resist bombs. Because bomb is an element. This is a weird way to get the Wyvern. I mean, Hydra. I'm really digging the shuffle internal setting. Like, it's been the last couple seeds I've run it on, it's been fun. Like, it's obviously it's got that flavor that you look for everything shuffle or dungeon shuffle without being super, like, I can do this without notes. If I do everything shuffle, I need to crack open a notepad. There's no way I'm doing that without, like, some form of note taking. I have not run into Hydra Door here. I was like, I didn't want to fight this fight, but I have to. Thankfully, it's just a single Iflite. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Ifrit, but the L got translated, the R got translated as an L. As is wont to happen. Like coffee grind stuck in my tooth. I think I need megas to get to Hydra. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, because it was like supposed to be Lydia instead of Rydia or something like that. Nope. I'm so used to coming in on a down entrance. Wow, we are red chest barren right now. Oh, everything in here is invisible, and that's scary. So, my wife makes coffee in the morning using a French press, and every now and again, a coffee grind will slip through the little filter at the top of our French press and get into my coffee. It's rare. It happens, though. You know, what are you going to do? Yeah, you don't get that issue if you use like a drip coffee maker. But we like the way the coffee comes out with a French press, so it's the risk you run sometimes. I bumped into the same fight again. Thankfully, I've been able to run from it. We're level 15 now, so we're actually decently leveled. It's what going to Lava Dome first thing will do. Bro, give me a red chest or a seed. Red chest or seed, please. I think we just have top of volcano now. Like summit. Yeah. Okay. This is red chest barren, unless there's something underneath Medusa, and I don't have the spells to do that with. Moving on. All right. Nothing in Blizzard Box. We do have something here in Axe. All right, cool. We have all of our basic exploration items. Libra is... Huh. Well, Wakewater's here. But Phoebe is not. What did Axe roll into? Water. Okay. So, the new beta update added hint NPCs. So, actually, I think I saw a town over here. Yep, there is. So, as soon as I finish this battlefield, Jed, I will go ahead and show you guys what it is. But for now, I'll explain it. So, there are now little robot NPCs in all of the major town inns. So, Aquaria, Windia, Fireburg. And you can... Okay, never mind. This is for us to... Let's see. Okay, this is kind of the inn. Let's see if there's a robot NPC in here. Also, River Coin. Yep, there is. All right, so for us to 2. So you talk to this guy. Do you want to know where Thunder Rock is for 125 GP? No, thank you. Not at this time. I have my settings set right now to progressive cost. So every time I take a hint, the next hint will cost an additional 125 GP. You can set them at a flat rate cost, or you can make them free. That setting is underneath the other section of the randomizer generation page. Seeds! So now, let's test this out, actually. I am going to pay for this, now that we have seeds. Thunder Rock. Yes, I would love to know where Thunder Rock is. Is on Level Forest, Old Man Level Forest. Okay. So now I'm going to test the accuracy of that. Put money rewards in brown boxes. That's an interesting idea. I would say post that in the bugs and development room as a suggestion. Because if money's going to start being a factor in using hints and stuff like that, then, you know, why not make them a possible reward? This is Mr. Krabs. Chat, as much as I love you guys using my channel and my stream to come up with these suggestion ideas, which, you know, I love workshopping these with you. I am not a dev on the Mystic Quest Randomizer. I'm just a player and a community member. If you would like to see any changes, Wild Ham is always open to suggestions. Again, you can join our Discord at ffmqrando.net. Use the Discord link to join the community. And, yeah, we can workshop. You can use the bugs and development room to make your suggestions. And if he doesn't feel like it's a feasible addition to the randomizer, he'll be straight up with you and tell you why it might not work. But most of the time, he's pretty open to those kinds of suggestions. So, as long as they're reasonable. He is but one man, though. As great as a dev as he is just one guy. Not taking any chances with these enemies because we have Chaos Spellbook turned on, so I'm just flaring everything. Yes, so I paid 125 gold for the first hint. The next hint should cost 250, and then the next hint after that should cost 375. And we're just going to test to make sure that's working appropriately as well. So I'm not usually a person to use hints, but for the sake of testing features, I will. At least in this seed. So we actually have Windia on the map. We can go there. And when I talked to the guy last time, his hint was 125. So now that I've purchased a hint from Foresta, the hint should now cost 225. Also, the hint will change. So if you already find what the hint is available for, that hint will change to a new item, or it should. So I know the hint in Windia was for max cap. So ideally what should happen is if I find max cap, that item will shift target to another item, but still have the same price. So I'm actually going to save that. Since I know what it is, we can test it. So we're at Fireberg now. Let's check the Fireberg in. This is a great way to kind of test. So, okay, this guy is also selling me Captain's Cap as a hint. We'll see if the Windia guy changed. Megas, the vanilla megas. Well, we can now go do Hydra. Fire resistance shuffled into Earth, so we can start. We could style on a Hydra. Also, lady, you were selling Heal Book, right? Nah, it's fine. We don't need it. I don't need it. Okay, they're all just selling me Captain's Cap, so I'll buy it. Fireberg vendor and Fireberg. Motherfucker. Should have saved, because then I could have... Then I could have tested if the item shifted. It's okay. That's my fault. Is what it is. Right on time, Possum. So now the Fireberg vendor in here, since it was also offering Captain's Cap, so this should be 375. Huh. Okay, I need to report that. So we have it set to progressive 125 GP. This is my third hint. So this should cost 375 GP, but it says 225. I mean 250. So no. Okay, so once I find Moonhelm, I will come back to this vendor and test and see if the price and the target changes. But I had to write that up because at least on 125, it doesn't look like the progression is working as intended. What's up, Cofton? We are testing out some new beta settings. No, I got the steel helm. I got a tin can to wear on my head. For all the good it does. Oh yeah, Possum. I forgot to sit down and actually brainstorm some settings for our submission. Are you, since you're here, are you going to be on site for the summer marathon for FFR this year? Apparently it's in North Carolina. Dupe some seeds here. Is it in West Virginia? I thought I saw North Carolina. I could be wrong. I can make both of those drives, though. Both of those are not terribly far from me. They're within driving distance. It'd be a long drive. It'd be like a day drive, but I could do it. Hey, Ruben's hiding out in here. He's trapped behind Gemini Crest. Gemini Crest. We'll peek Mount Gale. Hey, is the music even shuffled in this? So, Final Fantasy Randomizer community is hosting their summer marathon, and for the first time, I think, they're having it also in person. So, it's a hybrid event. They will be doing online and in-person event. So, if you want more details on that, check out the FF Randomizer, the FFR Discord. Oh, hey. I just realized Phoebe's hanging out in here. We're going to keep Tristan because he's got Flare right now. But I usually do hosting for FFR. I didn't during the summer because I had a lot of live stuff going on. But if everything lines up for me, I should be up to do hosting and a run on site this year. All right, I can't do any of P-Tower yet. I need Dragon Claw. So, not that meeting me in person is a selling point by any means, but it's looking like I might be able to go physically in person in attendance, which is fun. Just be aware that when I travel, I like to go places and find local restaurants to eat at. Like, I almost exclusively eat at local places. I don't eat at chain places. So I like to find like little mom and pop shops or, you know, restaurants I can't eat at home. Because like, what's the point of traveling if you're just going to play it safe and eat the same thing you would at home? Like, I want to go try out new things. Hey, here's the other song I put in here. Man, that's why I'm so bummed I won't be going to Limit Break, Possum, because, like, you ask Gar, like, we do food travel. I was kind of hoping the Richter sprite would have been added in the beta update, but it was not. Otherwise, I would have rolled the Richter sprite, too. But someone has made a Richter sprite. It should hopefully be available on the next update. And clear out some enemies so we can hear more of this song. Oh no, bombs rolled Earth. Anyway. Yeah, no, like whenever I go to SGDQ, like I have a bunch of places in Minneapolis I like to refer people to now. Salt Lake City, I had local friends give me like a spreadsheet to provide to the Limit Break crew to pin to the Discord. It was great. Shout out to Bohemia, a German restaurant in Salt Lake City, Utah. While the state itself is pretty because of its politics lately, the food there, some of the restaurants there are fantastic. I can't rave enough about some of the restaurants in Salt Lake City, Utah. And the city itself is pretty good with its rulings in, you know, the things I agree with, but the rest of the state, not so much. But yeah, my best friend and his girlfriend, they live in Salt Lake City. So I always love seeing them. Moving away from food will help you lose weight. I actually, apparently, so I went to the doctor because I'm also having, sorry, I'm getting derailed by thoughts. So Jed, for racing for the community event right now, those, I'm still workshopping. Me and the other admins are still workshopping those. Those will be announced at the beginning of April, roughly. But I'm thinking like a treasure hunter seed. We'll see how it goes. I gotta kill all these enemies so we can listen to Richter's theme. But yeah, I went to the doctor because I've been having trouble losing weight and getting referral to a nutritionist so I could get my life back on track. But apparently I've already lost like 13 pounds. I was like 275. I was like all the way up to 285 at one point, and that's just like, no, that's too close to 300 for my taste. And I got down to 275, and I was at 275 for a year or so, a couple years, and all the way up until like December. And then I went yesterday to the doctor to get my nutritionist referral, and I weigh 263, so, or 262. So I lost 13 pounds somewhere. I've been trying to eat better, but outside of that, I don't know what else I've really done. Like walk the dog, try to be active with the kids. So something's working. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so I'm hoping to lose even more weight. That'll be nice. But yeah, moving away from good food will help you lose some of the pounds, especially if you frequent those restaurants a lot. Because, man, I love good food, but a lot of food that tastes amazing is terrible for you. I'll be the first to admit it. Like, I love a good Philly cheesesteak. Nothing in there is that good for you. Like, maybe the onions and the green peppers, if you get those. But they're usually, like, soaked in oil or butter, depending on how they're cooked. So, it's unfortunate. That being said, there is food out there that is healthy, that does taste good, too. It's all about portioning and preparations. And as much as I know that, my stupid fat kid brain's like, yeah, but what about more and even tastier? Like, being able to have the self-control to eat properly and, like, actually eating properly is two different things. I'm hoping here soon. So, update on the job hunt chat. I actually have another interview lined up. I'm really excited about it. Hopefully, it's something, it works out for me. I'll keep y'all updated. But I have an interview on Monday next week. If it comes through and I get employed, I am looking to get a bicycle. So I can start riding my bike with my son. I used to ride my bike all the time, and then I started driving, and I never went back to my bicycle. Yeah. Vampire Killer. I actually have the whole Rondo of Blood MSU1 patch, so I could pull songs from Rondo of Blood. I mean, we could just sit here and vibe for a second to this. I don't mind. But yeah, check out Zeldix.net. That's Zeldix.net. This is where I get all my MSU1 patches. And they have a ton of MSU1 patches for games. They also have the tracks in files for the MSU1 patches to be implemented. So if you want to inject music from other games into your MSU1 patched Mystic Quest run, all you have to do is download the MSU1 tracks and then rename the file to match the MSU1 patch for Mystic Quest file name. And then there you go. So for instance, I swapped out... What I swap out for? Oh yeah, so the band music is what I swapped out for the Rondo of Blood track. Yeah, you missed it earlier, Jed. Scala's theme is playing in Volcano and Lava Dome. Did I get all the chests? Let's do a quick walkthrough real quick and see if I can't peek any other red chests. Ah, yes, I'm glad I went around and checked. Charm Claw. Not the claw I wanted. Apollo Helmet's huge. Tree Wither. I guess we'll go up here. I love Castlevania music because it's like rock funk, but also like gothic. It's like a genre merge you don't expect, but you love it when you hear it. I think because of nostalgia, my favorite Castlevania OST is still Super Castlevania. That being said, Portrait of Ruins soundtrack is a bop. I love it. And then all the tracks they picked out for Harmony of Despair, the remasters of those tracks, are really good. If you have not had a chance, there's they take songs from all over the series and they've remastered them with higher quality instrumentation. So like music that was on the DS for Order of Ecclesia and Portrait of Ruin is has been remastered and up-res with newer, like higher quality instruments for Harmony of Despair. Like even if you haven't played that game, check out the soundtrack on YouTube or it's available on Spotify too. Okay, I think we got everything. I am gonna peek this one room, and then if it's only brown boxes, we're good to roll. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. Also, we have not found Aquaria yet. I just realized. Nice little preview in the Doom Castle soundtrack. Looks like we got boss battle too. All right, what's here? Rope bridge. What level did Phoebe get her flare? 32? Alright, if we get 32, we'll go back to the Life Temple and pick her up. If not, we're just going to rock with Tristram. The forest got way edgier really fast. This is... Okay, so we got Moonhelm. Awesome. Let's go back to a town really quick and test out that vendor. Aquaria should be here. Okay, cool. I would love to know where Dragonclaw is. We have to rescue Ruben's dad. Okay. Good to know. Although, funny enough, my Thunder Rock... Oh, thank you for the transportation, lady. That's nice. Let's check Spencer's Cave really quick. We have exit. So, when I was in Windia, the vendor... The hint vendor... in Windy Inn had Thunder Rock listed. But every other vendor's been telling me the same thing. So, it's a weird little thing. Also, this is a very frantic climb down to Spencer's Cave. Gotta hurry, gotta go fast, gotta go fast. And all of a sudden I got super chill. Hey, Gaia armor, and I don't have the Venus key, so I can't check that. Oh, no, it's... So, my... Every now and again, my D-pad will force a down input because it's worn out. So, if you see that happen, it's a worn out controller. Alright, so you gave Moonhelm. Alright, now it's incrementing. Libra Crest. No, I don't want Libra Crest. So I'm not going to replace my... So I have an SN30. I actually apparently have a rare one that they don't make the color pattern for anymore because Nintendo sent a cease and desist to 8-bit do. So I have like the North America SNES color scheme. So instead of replacing it, you can actually order replacement parts directly from 8-bit do's site. So I'm just going to order new D-pad parts and fix my own controller. I'm a very big right to repair advocate. Hey, Libra Crest. So we can actually go back to town and see what this updated to. I'm not the greatest at soldering. I'm not going to lie. I kind of suck at soldering because I never really had many opportunities to solder before. But other than soldering, I'm pretty good at fixing electronics, all things considered. Soldering, I just need practice. So I just need to I need to order me a practice board and work on my micro soldering. We'll leave a Charm Claw check for later. Let's go back and check Aaron and check the vendor. Fireberg was in the Fireberg region, right? Should have been. We probably could have used Hermit Warp, but, you know. All right, so let's see what this vendor is offering now. Meteor. Okay. Price is still good. Objective changed. So that's working as intended. Outside of that one little glitch, the little hiccup we had where it didn't increment one time. Really weird. We could do Libra Temple. We can actually do P Tower. What did Jerkbird roll week 2? Holy and Air. Oh man, I could grind out some levels right now and life kill a Jerkbird. Let's do that. Because we have saved the crystals on. We have to do that. Anyways. Also, sorry if I'm not going super fast. I'm kind of messing around and testing out features and, you know, I'm bug testing some stuff. So I'm not going to be super fast cruising seed speed. It's fair. I don't know why I would apologize for that. I guess to temper some expectations. Every now and again, somebody will stop by the channel and see me play something and is like, you're not doing it right or fast enough. It's like, all right, dude, I don't know. You can play it yourself and play it the way you want to play it. That's great. So just trying to temper some expectations. I did put up a poll, a community poll. So I have a couple options for games. I was going to play something new today, but then beta dropped, and I was like, well, I got to try out that new beta. But there's a couple options I have available for next week. so I can do another playthrough outside of my normal Mystic Quest content. So if y'all want to go vote on what y'all want to see me play next, I've never done a full playthrough of Chrono Trigger. I've only been able to play through like half of it, and then for some reason I put it down and never touch it again. But if I stream it, I'll play through the whole thing. Breath of Fire 3, I've never touched. I've only seen a TAS of it. Like, love the aesthetics of that game, though. I'd be more than happy to play that on stream. Also, apparently Super Mario World has a randomizer. I would totally love to try that out. So there's like a couple different options available for y'all to pick from. What was the third option? It was like a fourth option. I forgot what it was. I mean, you're allowed to have that opinion, man. If it doesn't jive with you, it doesn't jive with you. Yeah, Breath of Fire 3 is aesthetically looks really cool. I actually went and played through Breath of Fire 1 recently in my own time. Wasn't a huge fan of it. It was kind of, I don't know, it just felt off. But I could see the appeal. I'm hoping Breath of Fire 3 alleviates a lot of those minor quibbles. But yeah. Even if I end up not thinking Chrono Trigger is my favorite game of all time, I could still respect the design and appeal of Chrono Trigger. Was it their first RPG ever? I thought they'd done something else prior. I could be wrong, though. Leave it to me to be wrong. But yeah, I do know it was one of the, like, earlier RPGs they'd ever done. Ow. Oh, okay. I remember what the fourth game was. Time Spinners is on there, too. Time Spinners has been recommended to me so many times from everybody in the FFR and the MQ Discord who play Time Spinners. So, I love Metroidvanias. I'd be more than willing to play through Time Spinners. Oh, for the 30th anniversary? Yeah, would be cool if true. Literally stomped to death. Okay, cool. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? Hold on. This idiot can be paralyzed and petrification and paralysis swapped. What am I doing? I'm like sitting here playing through this like it's a vanilla like hub like thing. No, just get petrified. No, stop it. Stop hitting me. Ah, the bats are gonna kill me. Die, monster, you don't belong in this world. Cool. Hey, I won! What's up, Ham? Yeah, the horse kicked and I kicked back. But yeah, being more like Symphony of the Night than a traditional Metroid game is fine too. Like the reason they're called Metroidvania is like how varied and stuff they can be. I love Castlevania Metroidvanias, so that is not a downside for me at all. All right, let's check this vendor real quick. Meteor Seal. Okay, so when I find Meteor Seal, I want to see if that increments. I also, let's go back to Windia. I want to see if the Windia in person is still offering the hint for Thunder Rock. I remember one of the hint vendors given me the option for Thunder Rock. I can't remember if it was Windia Inn or Foresta. Okay, no, I used the hint here, so it was the Foresta vendor. But yeah, if you guys want any sway into what game I play next, go vote on the community hub of my channel. You can make that decision for me. Hey, giant axe. So yeah, Ham, now that you're here, I posted that bug. I'm pretty sure I've purchased... I had made 2 vendor purchases, and the third available option did not increment up. I'm going to double check, just to make sure. So actually, let's go see. Yeah. So I did Windia. There's Foresta. Did I buy the Aquaria hint? Yeah, and it incremented again. So I'm up to 375. It should max out at 600 for the last hint, right? No, wait, hold on. 125, 250, 375, and then the last one should be 500. Oh, more, more Rondo blood. This one's going to be pretty short, unfortunately. Also, Pazuzu and Za are level 36, respectively, right? Hey, Meteor. Cool. We'll test and see if that hint updates. Magic Mirror, of course. Of course. But yeah, Ham, you might know this. So I think my first hint, if you scroll back, was for Thunder Rock. And then I don't have Thunder Rock, but the hint shifted. Is it supposed to do that? Like, are all the vendors supposed to give different hints? See, chat, this is why we do beta testing. We test all this stuff on the back end, so when it goes live as a feature, y'all don't have any issues. Tip your bug testers, chat. They do great work. Not me specifically, just bug testers in general. Props to anybody who does QA. So different... Okay, so a different list of available items they hint for. Because I've noticed a lot of overlap. Because I went to, I think it was Aquaria in Fireburg, and they offered the same hint. So I thought that like all the vendors shared the same hint. And like... It was just there at any town that you hadn't purchased a hint from until you find or purchase that hint. Okay. Working as intended. Good. Good. I just like to bring that stuff up in case it's not working as intended, you know? Also, where the hell are all my levels? I'm like stalled at 20 for some reason. Nice. I just saw what number of XP I needed for my next level up. Nice. Also, Phoebe rocking Arrow is still like... It's basically the same power level of her as her using White, just with Wind element. So it's really not that much of a downgrade. If anything, it's an upgrade because she has more spell charges of it. Sometimes. As long as she's at the appropriate level range. I think I know why I stalled out on my leveling. I think I hit the level up glitch after a battlefield. And so it just felt like it was taking forever. Alright, so we have Meteor. I should probably mark that. There we go. I have been awful about keeping up with my tracker. I'm sorry, chat. Alright, what do you have now? Charm. Hell no, I'm not paying 375 GP to know where that thing is. I don't want to know where that thing is. I have Cupid Locket. Let's check Aquaria Vendor, actually, really quick. Because it could have been... this could also be user error, Ham. If it is, I apologize. Okay, yeah, no. So I've purchased 3 hints. So my 4th hint should be at 500 GP, but for some reason it's only at 375. Okay, I thought I was going crazy there for a second. Also, shout outs to that great little flavor text you put in there. I appreciate you. I see what you're doing. No, I didn't want to do Pizza Tower yet. I wanted to do Lavadum, which is back at the start. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I got off track doing some bug testing. Extra suggestions for hints or extra suggestions for... Like for what? Oh, for flavor text. Yeah, maybe. I can see that. Bro, I keep checking brown boxes expecting to maybe hit the seed lottery and I've only hit it once. I had a feeling that Hydra was behind Moon Helmet path. I really wish this guy had his water weakness that he's supposed to have. Also, I did not use seeds on Phoebe. I'm out of spell charges. That's Mega White? No! That's right. Just put me down. My hubris. I thought we were good. I thought we were in the clear. I should have known better, Chad. I underestimated Hydra again, and I'm being punished for it. My hubris. I need to get out of this phase, like, quickly. Sorry, I'm like Also a little distracted. I'm on the fence of whether or not I want to go to Top Golf today for my brother-in-law's birthday, or stay here and hang out. Decisions to make. Not having life here is actually pretty spooky. The fact that the vendor is giving me a hint for charm instead of life is a little insulting. I would think life would be higher on the list. Bro, I need to get out of here. Get me out. Get me out of this phase, please. I need to defend this turn. I should have healed her. I don't want to pay to know what to avoid. I want to pay money to know what I need to go look for. We'll give money for good thing. No good thing, no money. Like, it'd be the same thing if that dude told me where to find Steel Shield. I'm like, sorry, dude, I'm not giving you my pesos for a Steel Shield hint. You're out of your mind. Alright, I'm just going to try to brute force this down now that we're out of that phase. I mean, yeah, true. But again, Geedra would be my, like, last check anyways, because I hate checking Giant Tree. Even with Floor Shuffle, just because, like, it's still a labyrinth in there. Give me the goods. Give me the good stuff. That reward, that hint could have been for white. Could have been for Thunder Rock. Could have been for Aegis Shield. Could have been for life. Hell, it could have been for cure or elixir. But instead it's for charm. So I say, no, no. Ah, damn it. I keep doing that. You walk into a location, and if you have the muscle memory from playing Mystic Quest, your default position to walk is usually up. Most of the time you come in from a lower entrance like that. But when you play Shuffle of entrances, sometimes you'll be at a down entrance. Like, you have to walk down to go the direction you want. Messes with me every time. I should have used AoE'd that. Whoops. Laser? Excuse me? Lady? I don't remember that being part of the mythos for Medusa. Laser eyes, like, being turned to stone, yes. Laser eyes? Excuse? Who upgraded Medusa behind my back? Like she needed to be any spookier. And Spider Kids? Hell no. Get out of here. Die, monster. Again, you don't belong in this world. Like she's trying to kill me or something. Get me out. I still don't have T-Rock. Probably in P Tower. Let's go to P Tower. Oh, we have white on Phoebe now. Oh, wait. No. She gets Flare at 32. Have you reconsidered your life and decided to offer me a hint that's worth a damn? No. Okay. Cool. I have a better purchase option for these seeds. We talked to Aaron, right? Yes, we did. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Sometimes I get a little crazy and I like forget to check things. Okay. I wonder if you can make it an option for like you could pass on a hint and increase the price of like a new hint. It's like if I didn't want that charm hint, I could say nah, and then he'll be like, "Cool, I'll offer you another hint. It'll cost you 50 more GP though." Also, Norma for the fans. For the fans, yeah. Vanilla OST for this one. I'm just going to hit this because I haven't found the Jerkbird yet. Have I seen floor 3? Yes. Have I seen Jerkbird on floor 3? Oh, thank goodness we got a different hint. Hold on. I found the charm necklace. What are you going to try to sell me now? He's not going to sell me anything because I don't have any money. Hold on. Yep. I spent all my cash. Now I'm being punished. I don't regret my purchase. Now I'm going to go get money to make sure that this guy's working the way he's supposed to. Also to level up my Phoebe. Fish! No, they have heal. Get out of here. Safety safe. I should have AoE'd that. Correct. My consequences. And they had Mega White. Why? These abominations. Top me up, girl. Before we get jumped again. I should have set her to defend. Oh, thank God. They missed. And we get Mega White. Chad, have I ever told you that I hate water hags? That they're truly menaces. Truly terrible beings that do not belong to exist on this beautiful planet. Who ever told you that? If not, add it to the list. Alright, cool. We have 300, we need 50 more GP. We could do that. We could do that. We could do that. I mean, I love to consume fish. Water hags are terrible, though. Okay, cool. This should work. Projectile rolled into air weakness. They are. Darn fishmen. Oddly handsome fishmen. Shoutouts to my Darkstalkers fans. By the way, we do have a Shenko sprite available for the randomizer. I don't know if we have a John Talbane, though. Let me look. There's Shenko. I'm pretty sure someone was working on John Talbane. Not in here, though. And Mega White, of course. Any chance for fish? Sorry, I'm also trying to fish for level 37 Phoebe so I can life Zuh. I'm pretty sure it's 37 because Zuh's 30. He's what, 35, 36? Let me check the new player room that I love promoting. We'll check this Google Doc here. All right, bosses. The Zuzu's level 35, so only need to be level 36 to life kill him. Zuh's 36. Okay. Also, how do we not have any Ryus as available sprites? We don't have Ryu from Street Fighter. We don't have any of the Ryus from Breath of Fire. We have Cyrus from Chrono Trigger. He's an available sprite option. No Frog, though. I don't think. Yeah, no Frog. So, chat, if you are an aspiring spriter, I don't know. Actually, it's funny you mentioned Breath of Fire 3, Ham. Breath of Fire 3 is on my list of games that I am... Thunder Rock, cool. Have up as a poll to be my next playthrough. It's Chrono Trigger, Breath of Fire 3, Time Spinners, and the Super Mario World randomizer. Actually, that looks like a really fun time. So I'd love to try that out. Breath of Fire 3? Yeah. I might need to ask people to chill on some major backsitting, but again, I would also love some, like... It's going to be weird, because I know there's like a Master Apprentice system in Breath of Fire 3. So some insight in that would be cool. Desert? Oh boy. There is a desert part, isn't there? It's been a while since I watched the tasks. Alright, what do you got? I'm pretty sure that says Excalibur's. I think this guy's trying to scam me out of my money. This guy's trying to get me Excalibur. I'm on to you, robot. Just a typo. It's fine. Unless I could dual wield. And dual wielding two Excaliburs would be pretty rad. Not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying, chat. Let me dual wield some Excalibur. The Excalibur. Look. I've seen what Phoebe's done with explosives. I don't want to trust her with a sword. Just saying. She's a bit klutzy. Okay, so that's not a typo on you. I wonder if there's a character limit on the item names for when you get an item. And it's actually in the game code as Excalibur's, but the item received box cuts off the last character. So we've only ever seen it as Excalibur, and it just wasn't something that was caught in testing. Or maybe it's the way the item call text works. I have to go back because I got a hint for Dragon Claw earlier. I wonder if it said Dragon Claws and I just missed it. Instead of Santa Claus. Santa Claus offered me Dragon Claws. These guys are trying to inflict me with shock. Freezing me. And hit me with the fire. True. I don't remember the last time a vendor offered me Excalibur, but that might be a thing. Worth looking into. If none of us has caught that before, that's because we don't read. It's just a big old shout out to all of us who play the randomizer. We've all been caught. We're being called out. We don't actually read. We've been found out. Did I just loop? Hold on. What? I'm lost. It did just loop. Also, just need 5 more levels. Just 5 more levels, and then we can insta-kill a jerkbird. Will it save time? Hell no. I could kill him faster than grinding. But, will it be funny? Absolutely. And that's what I'm here for. I think this is the highest XP formation in the tower. Hold on, I have the enemy list open, hold on. Default XP, Windy region. Yeah, Chimeras technically give more XP, but you can't get a triple formation of them. So yeah, triple gargoyles is the formation to farm for. So if you want to know the exact values, chat, I'm going to run from this until I get a triple gargoyle. Each gargoyle rewards you with 669 XP. So killing 3 of them, you know, multiply that by 3. Okay, if this next one's not a triple, I'm just going to kill him. Chimeras give you 684 XP apiece. And they're flanked by wizards usually if they're not alone, so... Or sorcerers, which gives 627, so it kind of works out to be the same. Thanatos gives 654, but he's also got a beholder in his party, so... They give 576. And then Manticores give 612. Neither of these, I feel, are worthwhile rewards for how annoying these enemies can be. $6,000 XP. Yeah, we should just... This would be a long grind. And I don't know if I want to do it. Oh, they lived. Get out of here. All right, yeah, let's just find the jerkbird. Meh, yeah. This would be a long grind. Not on floor 6, unfortunate. No, get out of here. I wish the text on Heatwave would reflect accurately on Phoebe resisting it. Because we've looked at the code and we know that because it's got wind incorporated into its elemental damage, that Phoebe resists it. But when the dialogue box comes up, it says that she resists fire damage, which is not accurate. then. I wonder if there's like a little bug fix that we could do for that to get that to reflect accurately, because it confuses me all the time. Like, I'll see it, I'm like, wait, she shouldn't be resisting fire damage. And it's like, it was probably Heat Wave if it was resisted. I think she's about to get white. No, she gets flare in one level. Okay. There we go. Now she's got flare too. Oh, where could this jerker bird be? Maybe on floor 3? Yep, he's on floor 3. A hit 2. I have not found floor 4 yet. Jumbo tailgate box from Bojangles. Let's go. It's bow time. Does the jumbo tailgate box come with Bowberry biscuits? I can't remember. I think what? I forget what that comes with. It's like tailgate box, I think, comes with what? A gallon of sweet tea, or sweet or unsweet tea, biscuits, chicken, 2 sides. I cannot remember. Okay, yeah, 4 sides. Gallon of tea of your choice. I wish you could get the gallons in half sweet, half unsweet tea. Every place that sells sweet tea makes it like it's too sweet. And I know how they make it too. It's literally like they take one of those tea dispensers and they fill it up with hot water, tea bags, and then a whole bag of granulated white sugar. And that's just too much sugar. Like, just straight up dump the bag into the receptacle and give it a stir. And as I've gotten older, that's just too damn sweet for my taste. Ah, yes. The funkiest of battle themes. Ah, 6 pseudopod slap. Ice breath is annoying, but manageable. I'm never used to seeing Ben with over 1,000 HP. On the rare chances I do like go out of my way to get it, it's hate that move. This Dark King wannabe. I do it occasionally. It's not very often. No, I used it on the wrong target. I'm an idiot. Okay. Good crit. I doubt I'll get to level... I could farm out 3 more levels. I'll do it for you, chat. Let's farm out 3 more levels. I wanna life Zuh. I wanna do it so bad. Oh, this also means that we could life Hydra too. Alright, just gotta find floor 7 now. Bomb weakness rolled an axe weakness. I wonder if life is on max ship. Also, floor 7 was the entrance, wasn't it? Hold up. Like, we came in, went through a door, and then floor 7 was right there, correct? Because if so, I'm going to exit out of here. Take out this Lamia right here, and then we're going to exit out. Yep, floor 7's like the entrance. Okay. Wow, even with 3 times XP, this is quite the grind. Yeah, damage. It's fine. There we go. So yeah, 1 more level and we should... Alright, sorry, 2 more levels. And we should be able to life Zuh. We can, I think, already life Wyvern. No, he's at 34. We need 1 more level. And sorry, we need 3 more levels to life Zuh. We could do it, though. Alright, let's go free max ship. So Windia. And we'll grind on max ship. Excaliburs. Sorry, I never get tired of seeing Excaliburs. Did we ever get an elixir? I think we did. No? Okay. The walk over to Spencer's cave. And don't worry, chat. We'll be doing another one after this. I decided not to go to Topgolf, so I will have time for stream. So we'll do some more beta testing. What up, Ruben? Bye, Ruben. You're trapped here forever. I actually enjoy golfing. Recreationally. It's not like any sort of professional capacity. I just, you know, like doing it as an activity. It's good exercise. But, you know, Topgolf is just okay. No, I forgot to switch my spell. Bow of ship. Ruben actually has the is the only partner that rolled having white in his spell list on this seed, which would be preferable because Dark King's going to resist fire damage. I just would rather have the resistances over the damage at this point. Now I'm trying to get Phoebe up to 37. So a couple of levels here. I'm going to watch that. Hold on. So I think I have 3 times XP gain on. Yes, 3 times. So hold on. 654 times 2 times 3. I should get 3,924 XP from this fight. That is not the number. $969. Ham, do you know, if you're still here, do you know if the number that reflects in the post-battle fight is reflective of the XP gain you actually get, or is it like the multiplier? Oh, okay, cool. So it reduces it. So it reduces the XP required by 3 times. Okay. That's how that's calculated. Thank you. I forgot. Tooltip even says the quantity of XP needed. I wonder if we should do fractions instead of multiplication. Because like a leveling curve of 3x implies that you need 3 times as much XP as you normally would. Instead of like a third of the XP you normally would to level up. If that makes any sense. I could be off base here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I know if you set it to 0.5x, you level up like twice as slow. Yeah. Like, obviously it's been working because we all understood the implication of the setting. It's just like when you read the tooltip, it can be a little confusing, if that makes sense. I mean, the box is big enough. You could add the word faster. Just something I was thinking about. I mean, at least the tooltip explains it. We're almost at the levels I want, chat. Almost. Thankfully, it's not going as slowly as I thought it was going to. All right, let's farm in Duke Castle now. I hate that they have these random little gorgons in these formations, because it just means that the XP is not great. The ninjas are good XP, though. They're 675. Alright, just one more level. The fact that I have to double flare these ninjas is rude. Alright, how close are... Hold on. Let's see how much XP we're getting. 1221. Okay, we have to come in and out here like 4 more times. That's not awful. Actually, hold on. Rex and Golem might be able to give us the XP we need to finish this out. Let me look at their... 7... yeah, they... Hold on. Roughly. If not, we'll dip. Let's see. We could get zombie. Zombie rolled into fire. Okay. And I don't think you can paralyze Rex, so. Otherwise, I would petrify him. Ow. Oh, it says he doesn't have any immunities. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold up. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna die. There it is. And a crit. Okay. No. Rude. RNG. 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 There we go. I forgot to do my chant. Music shuffle is always a roller coaster, chat. That's why I do it. It's sometimes funny to do. And you know what? We'll take this boss fight. I mean, this fight right here. Yeah, Rex will be the last one that I can't, that I can petrify. I can't do the rest. It's okay, though. Because we're high enough level to life, Wyvern. Oh yeah, I decided to do this in case we roll a cool song here. I mean, we did roll a cool song. Aren't some of the enemy placements like literally in doorways in vanilla? Or are they like just on the outside of doorways? I can't remember. Ow. I don't have any shields. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't have life and I don't have any of the shields. So, this might be sketch. It's fine though. It's fine. I've done it with worse. No level out of that. I'm gonna kill this crab just for a little bit more XP. Just to make sure we're able to life Zuh. Because I don't feel like dealing with him. Alright. Wyvern should give me the XP I need. Oh, look, doggos. You guys will give me a level. No? Oh, yeah, no. We're getting one next one. Right? Darn hint robots. I'll give you a hint for a charm for 375 GP. And I can tell you where to shove that money. And that charm. I'm just kidding. It's a great feature. It's just the audacity of it giving me charm as a hint option. How dare it. It know what it did wrong. Alright, so if I'm reading this correctly, this should work. Yeah! True, sometimes hints are garbage. Fastest Hydra in the West. Sorry, Wyvern. No, because I've never played the Link's Awakening rando. That'd be another one I'd be interested in. Why'd I do that? Because I have played Link's Awakening. I don't have, like, encyclopedic knowledge of the game. Like, I don't know where all the heart pieces are. But I'd love to, like, learn it at some point. I'll add it to the list, Senso. Yeah, I need to find like a comprehensive guide of things in Soten. Because apparently like I missed a bunch of things in the first little bit and I'm like, look, I hit the big things and it's a randomizer. I'm just going for completion, not 100%. And once I got the Chrysogrim and the Bell Tower, I was like, what do I even need to find at this point? Like, if I was doing 100%, if I wanted to do a 100% run of Soten, I would fire up, like, vanilla Soten. In Randomizer, I'm aiming for completion. Comprehensive guide. I just need, like, a list of, like, all the breakable walls and shit. Because I'm pretty sure that's what I missed, is, like, all the breakable walls. I'm sure, like, I pissed some folks off by not hitting some of them. Although, to be fair, in that seed, I started with axe armor. So, I was a little more, engrossed in having axe armor start instead of, you know, finding all the secrets. I got the big ones though. Like I got the breakable floor and stuff on the way to Slogar and Gabon, like the breakable floor, the breakable wall. Stuff in the main hallway. I got enough to get by, and then once I got walk armor, it's like, do I really need any other armor equipment? And then I got the Alucard shield and the shield rod. GG's. All right, Earth rolled into projectiles, so... Oh, yeah, hold on, no. Earth rolled into bombs, so I should be able to do this. And I have to use arrow here. Let's see what we got for Dark King. I'm on fire. Phoebe did not roll cure, so I can't use auto strats to cure up. Tell you what though, Senzo, next time I run Soten randomizer, I'll make like an announcement. Like I'll announce it the day before and have it as an upcoming stream. That way, if you want to help me find all the little missing stuff, we can do that. That way I don't get any more passionate nastygrams from folks trying to tell me that I did it wrong, even though it's a randomizer and I got through the seed. So, are you really doing it wrong if you finish the seed? It's fine. We'll see when I come back to Soten. I have so many other things I have to play. Like, unless specifically requested or my schedule frees up, I might not touch Soten again until next spooky season. So far, this is an okay king. It's not awful. It's not great either. Missing some damage on Phoebe is hurting me a little bit. Grr. Master Jit, thank you for the sub. My alert box is not working. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. And Station AI is here. Yes, correct. One of the Dark Kings of all time. How the hell did I just outspeed Phoebe there? No, no. Hit Phoebe with that attack. Stop, Curebo. It's gonna make this last forever. Oh no, he took a bite out of crime. I don't remember what this is from. Someone told me one time, and I completely forgot. Ow. I love when healing forces a transition. Ow. Snakes hurt. Yeah, there's a lot of cool true forms in the randomizer. I feel like new ones get added all the time. No, I goofed. Fuck, that's gonna be a wipe. Nope, never mind. Time. Calculated. Thank you for the GGs. I am going to test this really quick. Test my alerts. That's what I thought. My alerts are bugged. Nah. Sorry, Jack. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to fix my alerts. Figure out why they're breaking. Thank you for the GG's, chat. Oh. Phone call. 1 sec. All right, I'm back, chat. Yep. Thanks so much for stopping by, Senso. I am going to do some more testing. So now that we know that 125 is a little wonky, I want to see if the same thing happens with the other progressive options. So I'm going to roll a faster seed this time, but set the hint NPCs to 250. So let's do this. We're going to lower the enemy scaling just for the sake of speed. Balanced expert. Start with Doomcastle shortcut. All right, chat. Who should I pick for my Sprite? There's a lot of options on here. A lot of good options here. Cyan's on here. Solid Snake. I don't think anybody's made a Snake Sprite yet. There's Shadow. We could play Shadow. There's a Subrosion from Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Ultros. Tifa. Terra. Young and Adult Iridia. Realm. Rashid from Street Fighter. Omega. There is no Chrono Sprite yet. But tell you what, chat, I'm gonna pick one. I have not run one as this in a long time, so this will be fun. Roll, roll, roll. Generate new seed. Generate. Download. Game info. There we go. I've got a good pick for you, chat. I think you'll like this one. Yeah, if you want to check out what sprites are available, go to ffmqrando.net, and if you scroll to the bottom, the sprite choice, you can scroll through the list. It's pretty lengthy. There's a lot of good options in there. Obviously, there could be more. It's just being able to transcribe that character's image into a Mystic Quest sprite can sometimes be difficult. So I picked Ferris, my favorite Final Fantasy V character. All right, so this one, still doing Resistant Shuffle. Earth is water, water is holy. So we can totally life Wyvern. Air is projectile, projectile is fire, so we can barbecue chicken. Doom is still Doom. Stone rolled into sleep, which I don't think a lot of things have resistance to, so. Alright. Start with Ruben. He gets no spells until 18. Phoebe got Meteor. Tristam got Flare. And Meteor and White. Kaylee rolled White and Thunder. Okay. Alright. So this guy should tell me I don't have enough cash. Okay, good. And we got Bomb Start. River Coin. Okay, we know where our progression is. Also, Aquaria got real rockin' real fast. There's Phoebe. She is better than Ruben. Hi, hi. Okay, and there's Ruben. So these two can be swapped out pretty easily for their objectives. Forrester rolled right here. We didn't get to hear this at all last seed. I have it sprinkled in there someplace. I actually have 2 Chrono Trigger tracks in MSU1 patches. Wow. These hedgehogs starting off strong. Oh, this is unfortunate. All right, frogs gotta die. Hey, hey. All right, chat, be right back. 1 second. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Realized I didn't even kick off my timer. Good thing I rolled low HP values on these guys. 900 GP, let's see what we got. Dragon Claw, sure. East of the Libra Temple battlefield. Or East Libra Temple battlefield. Okay. So let's buy our river coin. So our next hint should cost us 500 GP. Let's see if we can even pick up a chest here. Is this music even randomized? Seeds? Seeds? No. See if I could snag a level here since we have Meteor. Arrow. Arrow's nice. Get a couple levels here. We'll have Phoebe carry us. Alright, got one more wizard charge in me. We'll save it in case we need it. Unless we get seeds. For the fans. Not floor 1. There's heal. Getting a lot of consumables, but no key items yet. Dead end. Floor 6. Okay. And we are probably going to need an axe before we can fight him. If we need to. We might not even need to. I'm mostly just looking for chests in here. Sorry. Realize the emulator audio might be a little low, chat. If it's high, let me know. If it's too loud, say something. I'll put it back. Keeping an eye on the equalizer levels just to make sure. Okay, that was the last floor I wanted to check for chests. So we can get out of here now. Sorry, I'm trying to remember my way out of here. It was like up here, right? Okay. Everything's going to be invisible, but why not? Also, I think we did start with Skycoin. Yeah, we did. Should have stopped by Foresta. Topped up my spell charges. Can we run? Okay, we can. Because literally I just want to get chests and leave. Oh, whew, thank goodness. Moderately useful. I had to go through like 3 screens to get it, but at least it's here now. There's Wake Water. I'm gonna actually head back to Aquaria and do Spencer check. I did not save before taking this encounter, so this could be bad. Okay, we made it. Sand coin! Awesome! So now we can actually go get Dragon Claw. It was so vanilla there for a second, chat, I forgot. Which way is which? Excalibur! We get some firepower, we might actually be able to go back and kill Medusa really quick. Which vendor did we buy from? Was it the Foresta or the Aquaria one? Do I want to know where Thunder Rock is for 500 GP? Sure. Okay, Ruben at Mines. So when we find Mines, we got to take Ruben there. Oh wait, we don't need Thunder Rock. Alright, 223 GP. Elixir. So what I'm looking for here, chat, is after the second hint with the last seed, the increment didn't go up again. So I'm doing this mostly just to check and verify that the seeds are incrementing properly on the progressive setting. If they're not, I need to report that so that way Ham knows to fix it. Yeah, let's go kill Medusa real quick. She's like right there, and we have firepower, so why not? She could be hiding goodies. Oh. Banger alert. Imagine running into Medusa on the Hill of Destiny. It'd be mildly terrifying. You know, I just realized there's a transparent pixel on the back of Ferris's head. I thought that was fixed. Like, I thought there was an updated version pushed out. Yeah, get someone else. Get me out of here. I didn't sign up for this. Free real estate? That's all you get, chat. Get that little tease there. It said East Libra Temple Battlefield, but then I forgot that all these are shuffled. So it's random which battlefield it is, but it's a blue battlefield. There's a lot of item battlefields. We take those. Being a little judicious with my spells until I get seeds. There's magic ring. Nice to have, but not necessary. I think this is East Libra Temple. So this should be our Dragon Claw. Yep, okay. Baby battlefield. 4 encounters, though. So once we test all four hints, we can go straight to the end. Finish the seed. Because we did start with Skycoin with shortcut turned on. Ew, Quake Book. Disgusting. Hold on. Let's find a town first. I want seeds. There we go. What are you selling? Magic mirror? No. Do I not have 500 GP? No, I do not. Can't make any crest checks yet. Could do Mount Gale. Still hand weak too. Nothing. Okay. I don't have an axe. I have flare now, which is great. And I have meteor now. There's an axe. So, fun fact about Music Shuffle, chat. Because the randomizer omits Hill of Destiny, when you turn on the Music Shuffle, one track is going to be omitted from the from your run. If you get Hill of Destiny, it means it's going to take out a different track. But because of the way the randomizer is programmed, it'll never be Dark King's theme. As in, when you fight Dark King, you'll always get Dark King fight music. You have no items, so there's no point in me fighting you. It would be a colossal waste of time. It's like all brown boxes. Unbelievable. Why is it being so stingy? Give me items. Thank you. Was that so difficult? Now, if I could just get some immunities, I'll be on my way to the end. Or life. That would be great. I will come back to you two in a second. Let me check what's over here. There's a money battlefield. Ooh, what are you? Cupid locket? Hell yeah. Oh no, fish. I forgot to top up. This is bad. Aw, man. Firebird rolled in Windy, didn't it? Yup, sure did. Hey, there's Kier. It's actually nice to have. And noble armor, also nice to have. What did axe weakness roll into? Air? I believe I have... Yeah, I have arrow, so... This should be a pretty quick Mr. Krabs. Jumbos. You love to see the go first. Hey, there's life. Alright, let's see if progression's in mines. If not, it's probably in Doom Castle. Charm and Apollo. Thankfully, this room rolled decent in its formations. Wasn't stuffed full of enemies. Hell yeah! There we go. Now we're cooking. Alright, let's go get some seeds, and then we'll come back. What am I missing at this point, though? Nothing for me, really. Just some levels, I guess. Oh, Kaylee's hanging out in Wintry Temple this time. Can this be cleared out with just jumbos? Yes. Okay. I would love an Aegis shield. Gaia armor would be a nice to have, but not needed. And other than that, it's really all I need besides to test the hints. So I just need some seeds to finish out the money battlefields. We'll test the hints, make sure they're working appropriately, and then we'll dip. Mobius Crest. Nothing in Windhole. Captain's Cap. Probably still clear these out with jumbos. With how low the enemy settings are, yeah. My D-pad, man. I might have to just switch to using an Xbox controller for a little bit. Night Sword. I should be able to clear this with the spell charges I have. There we go. Can of soda. And I am officially out of spell charges, so let's head to Fireburg. You are in a different position now. The robot moves. Funny. What are you selling, lady? Exit book. Ow. I just wanted to dupe some seeds. Oh yeah, this is not the battlefield to dupe seeds on either. This should be a good one. Yeah, I should not get ambushed here. We'll do like 5 dupes. Alright, that should be enough. Let's fight some fish. I think once we find the 1200 GP battlefield, it should be enough cash to facilitate all of the hints. How's it going, Sammy? Caught us just in time. We are testing out some new beta features, so there's been a hint system implemented with some NPCs placed at every inn in the game, including Foresta. So we are testing to make sure they're working accordingly. So there's a progressive purchase option where you can make your hints cost GP and then increment by that amount of GP every extra hint you take. The 125 GP options messed up on like the third hint. It didn't increment appropriately. So that's been reported. I'm testing the 250 GP option now to see if that is also bugged. And to test these settings, we need money. So I'm just steamrolling some enemies for some cash. Got ambushed. Ah, there's our 1200. Is that a dialogue option from the Link's Awakening DX randomizer? From the CDI. Gotcha. Saw the money Battlefield. Nope, we got one more. I thought Wanda Gamelon was a Zelda one. Like, as in, like, that's the one where you played as Zelda. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Alright. Testing money obtained. We should be powerful enough to finish the seed now. Trying to remember what town was over here. There you go. Because I don't think I used it. Windia, okay. Sure. Venus key chest, cool. Avoiding that one. How much money do we have now? Okay, we have more than enough. So our next hint should cost 1,000 GP. Should. This is where it glitched last time though. So after the third hint, my last hint cost 700, like the tier 3 price instead of the tier 4. So we'll test this out, and then we'll run to the end. Should be a pretty quick seed. Okay, yeah, same issue. I gotta report this. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is great. You gonna buy me an exit? All right, let's go to the end. What did zombie weakness roll into? Bomb? Oh, we could do better than that. Ah. I was hoping to get a one-hit kill. There we go. 2 hits. Gonna pick up some unsolicited XP on the way. And if you're wondering why I didn't turn on Doom Castle shortcut chat, like boss rush, I noticed I was getting a little rusty with the layout of Doom Castle, so I've been running this just to give myself a quick refresher. Bye. Yep. Because if I ever enter an event and this setting's turned on, I don't want it to be too rusty. Gotta dial in that muscle memory again. Just gotta poke him a couple times for good measure. Ow. Wait, hold on. Oh, projectile is fire now. If I was high enough level, I could life this guy to death, but I'm not. Because the water rolled holy. Trying to be careful here on this floor because with my D-pad giving me down inputs when I push right, I could very easily fall off one of these walkways. That would suck. This might give me another level. Yep. Alright, there we go. Gonna barbecue me a chicken. Gonna make tasty. Yeah. I'm on fire. And now he's throwing ribs at me. This is a good old-fashioned barbecue fight. That hurt, jerk. I told you guys this one would be fast. I wanted to check something. I wanted to see if all the progressive hint options were bugged. So right now they're bugged. Your tier 4 hint will not cost the tier 4 price. Instead, it will cost the tier 3 price. So I mean, I guess in a way it's a discount, but that's not the intended way it's supposed to be working. The other hint options should be working fine, but I'll get around to testing those eventually. Alright. Let's kill us a king and go home. Yeah, no, all in all, it's pretty good. I just, yeah, I wanted to make sure that, so it looks like it's all the progressive tiers, essentially. So the 3 progressive options you have are probably functioning in the same way, Ham. But yeah, that's a very minor niggle, and honestly, I'm sure folks would be happy to get a discount on that 4th option anyways. No, Green Kaylee, she's here to kill me. I'm doomed, chat. She yelled at me. Not happy. Ow! Is the audio messing up for you guys? Oh, let me give it a listen. One sec. Sammy, is it me, or is it the game audio, or is it both? Because it sounds okay on my end, but just want to make sure. Time. I'll go back and give it a listen. I do have a local recording going, so worst case, if it's been bugging out this whole time, I'll take down the stream and then repost a VOD with a local recording, and hopefully that should be fixed up and better. But cool. Easy peasy. All right, chat. That first one was long, and this one was pretty quick, so it all comes out in the wash. So I am going to go ahead and call it for the day. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I look forward to seeing the results of that poll on my community page to see what game you guys want to see me play through next. It might be... Let's take a look. Let's see what's winning right now. Right now, Breath of Fire 3 is in the lead. Chrono Trigger and Time Spinners is tied. No votes for Super Mario World Randomizer. So I'll check in on Tuesday to see what won, and then we'll make plans for next Friday to play whatever wins. So if you'd like to change what's in the lead, you go to my community page and vote for what game you want to see me play through. But With that, I am going to go out here, chat, test out the beta yourself. Go to ffmqrando.net. Click on the sandwich button on the left-hand side. Go to the beta site. Test out this new hint NPCs. Please report any bugs you find. And otherwise, have a great time. Take care, chat. I'll see you later.